Thank you so much for joining me today for the Path of Ascension, Humility. We are working towards the Disciple of Humility. So we're going to be doing Alderyn and Myn'ir. We're going to come over here to our mirror. We're going to choose Alderyn and Myn'ir. We're then going to come over here and choose Kleia. So select Choose. We're not going to use any charms for this, but we are going to take the File of Serenity. I don't see any need to have to interrupt it because we're going to be we're pretty much sitting them anyway with Alderyn attacking us, and we'll just move between the arrows. So for this fight, of course, Alderyn and Myn'ir start there in the center. They are two different mobs, but they do share a health link. So the abilities that Alderyn has is he has Anima Burst. He also has Anima Seed, which normally you'd interrupt it with Deep Echo Trident. What will happen is he'll cast it, he'll throw out a blue seed somewhere on the map. If you do not interrupt it, you do have to go stand in it. So if this was it here, we'd have to stand in it, so that way it will slowly diffuse it. Of course, you have to move around and avoid all the other stuff that's going on. The other thing is Alderyn will do an Anima Dervish. Normally it would be one, but since we're on Humility, it'll do a line of them. It's normally between about 5 and 7 tornadoes that rotate in a circle around. There will be normally one missing, so you can kind of pass between it. I don't recommend it. I would just try to avoid it as best as possible. For Myn'ir, she has two abilities and a third one that makes her a lot easier. The first is she does Double Shot, which does, in a frontal cone, 2 groupings of arrows that do damage if they hit you. Of course, it's 3 arrows in each grouping. It'll go here and here, for example. You just go to the safe spot to avoid it. And she does Triple Shot, which is pretty much the same, a frontal cone. It has 3 shots of 3 arrows, so it would be like here, here, and here. You just go into the safe spot. And then her third ability that makes this easier is she teleports. So because of that, she can teleport all over the stage, which can actually make her go further away, causing her arrow groupings to be more spread out when they get to you anyway, making it easier to avoid them. One thing that we are going to be doing, of course, is Ascended Strike on Alderyn. We'll be doing our Keen Insight, so that way we can reflect some damage back and retaliate. Our Leap of Faith, we can use that to open the fight with, so that way we can hit both of them with slowing effects, and then quickly rotate, so we can hit both of them with a quick Ascended Strike. And then, of course, once we have Archon's Blessing, we will use that, and we're pretty much going to go ham on Alderyn, hitting him with everything we have. And then, of course, our File of Serenity, so that way we can take some of the healing that we took in damage back. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ring the bell here, and just like me, do the same, so that way you can see when I go live. And, of course, make sure to hit a like, leave a comment, follow, or subscribe. And, of course, you can also find me on Twitch at _Dab86, which, of course, you can find in the description down below as well of the details of the fight. Let's see if we can get him a little bit more over. Oh, my God. That was bad. And that should be the fight. There we go. And that's Alderyn and Myn'ir with Kleia. A little bit ugly there. I let a few arrows hit me that shouldn't have. But all in all, it was pretty clean.